to the S's section. It's still Wells from Med from King, your top three. Oh, huge crash.
So we've just arrived here at lovely Three Sisters, and here we have Gino de Whittaker, not with a saucepan, but rebuilding an engine in his natural habitat.
Hello!
That's a lovely sausage in the hole.
Sausage in the hole sounds fantastic!
I hope he can slow-mo this. In the air hole.
This is Chris's engine's important engine parts.
Forwards.
Yes. Take a bite, Jack. Oh. Thoughts on this weekend, Jay?
Pardon?
Thoughts on this weekend?
Gotta win. Gotta win. That's
Send it.
Nothing else
Well,
is
it's
acceptable.
optimal conditions.
Have a lot more stressful and a lot more pressure on you this weekend, don't you?
I've just got
It's a bit all or nothing, isn't it?
Just got to wipe Chris and Jack out. That's my only goal.
Have you put pen to paper yet? Do you know your contract talks yet, or what's happening for next season? No?
I'm like Honda and Grassini.
Well,
Can't-
that's sorted now.
That is sorted, but I'm just egging it on a little bit longer.
You know what's happening with Mark Marquez? It's all down to what's happening with Matt Lindley for next season in Moto Team.
It's the real deal, everyone.
I mean, now CW's come to end, do I peel all these off now? The problem is that's going to be a pink, so that's going to be red under there.
You have to get custom graphics now.
Do I peel these all off? I'm not really promoting anyone anymore, am I? I'm back.
Right. Is this suspension bar, yeah?
Yeah. I'm going to put it back together.
Ah, yes.
It's a bike on the table, just like a mama used to make.
Here's what I made earlier.
What are you doing?
Pitbiking with
That's not your
Gino.
house.
Alright guys, Pitbikesonic here, and here we are for the final round of the Fab Championship 2023. We're here at Three Sisters, somewhere I've never been before. I've already done a couple of practice sessions in this horrible wet weather, just gradually getting quicker in it, gradually being the big word in that sentence. Well off the pace at the moment, but yeah, really loving the track, can't wait to ride it in the dry. So yeah, it hopefully, fingers crossed, it's going to be a really good weekend. We can end this season on a high, which it's been a bit of a struggle this season, but making some good upgrades for the bike hopefully for next season. So yeah, right, this is Thursday today. No, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday day, because it's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday meeting. We're not racing Sunday. So Thursday practice day, usual layout. We'll have qualifying and a race tomorrow, and then another 2 races on Saturday. So yeah, really looking forward to it. Looks like it is going to be sunny, at least on Saturday. Tomorrow might be treacherous, so we are doing the right thing by getting this wet practice in. I'll stick the GoPro on, get some onboards, and catch all the funny stuff that always happens at pit bike meetings. Let's go!
mountain hammer.
Good morning guys, Saturday here at Three Sisters. Yesterday, Friday, went alright, very gradual about getting into the rhythm. There's a lot of grip here in the wet here at Three Sisters, and it's just taken me ages to get my head around it. But in the last session we put ours in and we set some pretty good lap times, so I was happy with it. It was all good, or not so good shall I say, until we got to the last session where yeah, set some respectable lap times. Not the greatest, but they were a lot better than what they were all day. Bikes are all ready to go, or Chris's is there and mine is there. Today, usual stuff. We've got a practice, 2 qualifyings and a race. I think it is going to be kind of PMTR weather all day really, so we've got the R's in at the moment. It was the good lap times yesterday on the R's that we set. It was probably the driest the track had been all day. It was far from bone dry, but it was definitely the driest it had been all day, and I felt 10 times more comfortable on the R's than I did the wet. So I think however wet it is today, I'm probably going to stick with the R slicks, which sounds a bit weird that you're going out in the wet on slicks, but honestly loads and loads of grip, so probably going to go with that today. Apart from that, I'll have the GoPro on, catch all the stuff that happens in between the sessions, and we'll go from there. But yeah, hopefully have a really good day. Speak to you guys soon.
Try it now with your front hand and you're moving your head. And then do your nose while you're at it.
And here we have a Chris Wells installing the rear wheel. As we can see, nothing but best practice.
I get well. I have no fear.
I stripped all the threads.
Just waiting for a bearing to be on the floor.
You. No one wants to see Frank's tits. Come on, Jay! Come on, Chris! Come on, Chris, fuck him up!
Right, so we're done both of the qualifiers now. First one was damp, we were third. Second one fully dry, and we managed to come second, so front row of the grid. Happy with that, to be honest with you. It was the first proper dry session I had around this track. Loving it, loving this track, mega. 1 minute 2 dead, and the fast boys at B&B last weekend were doing 1 minute 1, so we're not a million miles off. I'm still not holding the top of the hill flat out, and a lot of you B&B boys will be telling me you bloody wuss. So probably if I hold that out flat out, I'll probably be in the 101s comfortably. So yeah, got to try and do that in the race. It's going to be about slipstream, I know that, me and Liam. Hopefully I can get in his slipstream on the first lap. But I think if you take the lead, you're going to lose it back straight away again. From what I can told, you get a big tail up that hill. So we'll see how we go. It doesn't look like it's going to rain again today, so it looks like it's going to be a dry race. See how we get on. I'll speak to you guys at the end of the day. Hopefully with a podium would be nice. Speak to you soon.
No, not quite going to happen this time, but those front two look pretty inseparable. Could be a long race between them.
It's going to be a long battle. A 10 lap. That's what Cash was there as the 777 down. Michael Med is down, and after he tucks the front out of the race lead, he's so disappointed with that one, you can tell.
We see Pitbikesonic, your 3-time pit bike champion, a 4-time Fab Racing champion overall, actually. Well, technically 5 if you include the motor team thing that he sold earlier this year, but let's not get into that. A legend of the Fab Racing paddock. And although in this race it may not look like he's going to step back onto the top step of the podium, he's still putting in a phenomenal effort on that 76 machine. And it's great to see Jamie back to his full form, back to his full potential, and showing us what he can do on a pit bike. Of course, you know, this man, he's got many a story. Will happily tell you how he had passed with Marc Marquez one time. He's got many a story about pit bikes. He's destroyed one of our cameras before. You know, he's just a real legend around these parts, and it's great to see him back to his absolute best, and of course all in those Sonic leathers. The number 94 of Liam Wood makes it 4 laps left to run this time by. He's still pulling away from Jamie King up the front. What a great performance from Liam Wood on the number 94. Jamie King holds on to second.
Alright guys, Sunday morning here at Three Sisters. I can't remember if I told you guys what happened in yesterday's race. You would have seen on the onboards and the live stream, but we come second place. Pretty lowly second place, to be fair. Oh yeah! A pretty lowly second place, but a good second place, no doubt, behind Liam and catching me quickly, Chris. So reasonably happy with second place. Sunday here, it's a lovely, well, it's going to be a lovely sunny day. It's a bit overcast at the moment, but hoping if we can just bridge that gap on Liam a bit today. We also got Michael Med, who was going well in the race up until he crashed, so I know he's going to be up the front as well. So yeah, looking forward to it. Go out season on a high, hopefully bring some silverware home, it'd be nice. Speak to you guys later. Right, so it's the last day of the season, or the Fab season, shall I say. Not won a race in what, 2.5 years coming up now, but I've got a bit of a secret weapon today to try and maybe get it across the line and get that win. We have got some Sonic juice, G Fuel. Maybe this will give me that little bit extra to finally get a win. Let's crack it open and see what it tastes like. know about that. Ain't no Monster or Red Bull, I'll give you that. I'm pumped, let's go.
Has will be made, the flag will go up in the air and the flag drops now. The flag goes here racing for the first time, for the second time in the Pitbike 140 class, and now the Pitbike 140s continue to race on, and straight away a great start there from Liam Woods. Liam Woods at the front of the field on the 94 machine, so Liam Woods lead the field away. Jamie King up into second position on the 76 machine.
That she's wearing over her leathers as she has a look up the inside. She'll be fighting hard once again though. Oh, Jamie King up the inside of Michael Med. A mistake from Michael Med. Jamie King slides on through, heading into the Cotton Rod Straight. Now I think Chris Wells may have just shot him with an obscene gesture behind him as well. I just saw him raise a certain finger to Jamie King as they were heading down the straight.
Going into second position. If these guys continue to battle, then we can see King back into the straight away Liam Wood there. He's tucked the front, he's down, and he did a little roll on the grass himself, but up on his feet. He should be okay after that one, and straight away just disappointed, of course.
The entry of Lucy's Valley as Chris Wells continues to go on the defensive. Jamie King can only watch behind as it stands, but maybe he'll get closer as Michael Med was held up there by the slow going Chris Wells, and no, Jamie King has to back out of that move. Heading into the S's section, it's still Wells from Med from King, your top three. Oh, huge crash, Med goes down, Jamie King slides through. The yellow flag will be out. Chris Wells will win this race. Jamie King inherits P2, but a huge accident for the 777 of Michael Med in the closing stages.
Three times I've race used this season. Ella Park, first race here yesterday, and then second race today. And they've gradually got worse as well. So the Ella one was a simple slip off. Yesterday was tuck the front, wipe your ass out on a curb, and today we just wanted to go span a Chris.
I daren't race in front of you ever again.
No, yeah.
It's just gradually getting worse.
Yeah, I know. Like,
it's just the
I'm looking forward to coming to B&B next season.
Yeah, I'll just start at the back.
Just get me on the last corner. Fab Riders coming to an A&E near you.
It's what you get for being the fastest two lap lads in both championships. Got PB champ, past champ, progress champion. Yeah.
Right, so we're now going into the final race of the season. You would have watched the onboards of and the live stream of that last race. Great battle for the lead with Michael and Chris and Liam at the start before he crashed, and then you saw that big crash that Michael had running into the back of Chris. Another second place. Obviously we finished a lot closer to the lead that race, so that was brilliant. Now going out into the last one. Michael's not out in this one because he's injured himself from that crash, so looks like it's going to be me, Liam and Chris up the front, hopefully. Yeah, one last race of the season, one last race to go for it, so yeah, let's get it on. Speak to you after the race. Hello Carol, hello Simon.
It is all eyes to the green flag for the final time this year. The flag drops, we're underway. It's a good start from Liam Wood, but it's a great start from Jamie King. He manages to slide into P2. Chris Wells wasn't that quick on the getaway, but he's managed to hold on to P3 for the time being, getting through Bailey Lawrence in the process as well. They go single file heading through Lucy's Valley, quickly up and over the crest. Before back down into the S's section. This is where Liam Wood had his incident in race 2. Let's hope that doesn't repeat itself as he slides on through. He's leading the way from the 76 of Jamie King, and just behind them the number 1 plated Chris Wells, your 2023 champion. Let's see out of those three who's going to stand on the top step, or maybe there'll be another rider who comes and surprises us. Bailey Lawrence has been superb this weekend. Maybe she can find her way onto the podium. Of course, the unofficial rookies champion of the pit bikes this season, heading up through Penrith Prime for the first time. And Jamie King is under. Jamie King's got through, in fact. So Jamie King has slid into the lead ahead of Liam Wood, but not for much longer. Up the inside goes the number 94. A lovely move into Joey Dunlop corner. But Jamie King back to the inside through Paddock Bend. They go neck and neck, side by side. Almost contact. Jamie King has to hit the brakes to not cause an accident. My oh my, just too much speed heading into the corner. Now he's got to reset and go again. What a He's a hunter stalking his prey, the champion waiting for the opportune moment to strike on either one of these riders as they go single file, now double file across the line. Now what's the gap at the line? It's 1.5 tenths covering them at the line. It is so close between these three as they head over Pentith Climb and into Carwood Summit. This is where Liam Wood is so strong, heading down into Joey Dunlop corner, and once again goes for the move on Jamie King. Gets it done, but Jamie King gets the drive out the corner. Back to the inside. Chris Wells 3 wide heading into Paddock Bend. Not quite going to happen. Jamie King to the inside. Liam Wood to the outside. Still side by side. Driving out of the corner. Jamie King gets the advantage, but Liam Wood will have the inside. Jamie King is going to turn in, and he's going to keep it somehow, even with Liam Wood there. Now Liam Wood will have the inside line for the S's, but he backs out of the manoeuvre. Side by side for a fair few corners there between the front two. Brilliant racing action in the Pit Bike 140s. a great weekend racing so far, and this has without a doubt been one of the best displays that we have seen. Three of the finest pit bike riders in the UK going toe-to-toe with nothing to separate them. Liam Wood will once again lead this lap. They're going to go three abreast coming up the straight. Jamie King goes through. Does Chris Wells go through? Yes, he does! Chris Wells slides up into second place. How's Liam Wood going to respond to that one? Because Chris Wells is now on a charge like Chris Wells always does. He leaves it late in the race and then goes for it. But Liam Wood on the brakes around the outside, coming onto the pit straight once again. Jamie King elects not to go defensively because it's three wide. And through goes Liam Wood. Does Chris Wells slide through as well? No, not quite. Anybody's guess what the podium order is going to be. There goes Liam Wood to the outside. Jamie King defends superbly, coming through the Joey Dunlop corner, but Liam Wood gets the run to the inside, down the pit straight, heading into paddock bend, and there, oh, Jamie King, big wobble. He's going to lose out to Chris Wells as well. Oh, what a shame for Jamie King, but he's still got a chance. He's still got time to make it back up, as there goes Chris Wells into the lead. Chris Wells finally pounces a dive up the inside, but he's not quite close enough as they come through. Now, here we go, the final tour of the S's. Jamie King, can he find his way back through? Can he perform a miracles? Can Chris Wells slide through to cap off his championship winning season with a win? Or will it be Liam Wood who's going to stand on the top step of the podium? Looks like Jamie King's made a mistake. He's out of the running. Two riders drag race to the line for the final time in 2023. It's a drag race. Who gets there? Chris Wells! Chris Wells wins it at the line by half a tenth of a second, and that means so much. You can see how happy they all are. You can see how delighted they all are. What a race! What a race we have just seen in the Pitbike 140s.
So that was the final round of Fab at Three Sisters, and I think before we even start, I think we can all agree that that final race was one of the most epic pit bike races, personally, what I've ever been in. But even watching it from the outside, or watching it, shall I say, back on the live stream, it looked absolutely phenomenal. Some of that racing was so close, the closest racing I've ever been involved in. How none of us actually ever touched each other amazes me. Apart from just that race, it was just a brilliant weekend. Took us a while to get going in the wet conditions around Three Sisters, but once we got the hang of the track, a really, really mega track. I'm hoping Fab go back there next season. That top flat out corner is something else. There's not many places it feels fast on a pit bike, but that corner definitely does make it feel fast. So yeah, a bit gutted that we didn't get one win this season in the end, but hey ho. Would I have traded it for that sort of race in the final one? I don't know. That was just such an epic race. So brilliant to be part of with Liam and Chris. Unlucky, it could have been four of us as Michael hadn't spanned himself in the race before, which you saw in that race. It was great to see the B&B champ going up against the Fab champ, and then having really close racing with me and Liam as well. So yeah, really good weekend. Cheers guys for watching all the race meetings that I've vlogged this season. I didn't do the full season. We missed 2 rounds at Ella Park and Red Lodge this season, so we only finished 4th in the championship. We're going to be back full guns blazing next season. We're going to be in every round. We're going to try and get that title back. That is the plan anyway. Just a massive shout out to all my sponsors, Paul from what used to be CW, as you guys would have seen, CW no longer exists anymore. KHR Motorcycles, Kai, he paid for a set of tyres this season. He's also helped me out with oil, spark plugs, things like that. So massive thank you to him. Knox Body Armour for giving me brilliant back protector and protection and their awesome hand-drawn gloves. Massive thank you to Ella Park for who let me use their amazing track for whenever I want. It really does help having them guys on board. DRC Levers for obviously giving me my absolutely fantastic Sonic suit. It looked absolutely brilliant this season, matching up with the HJC helmet. So a massive thank you to Jay from DRC Levers. And the biggest thank you goes to my wife Wendy, who I don't think she really enjoys doing the vlogging, all the filming I ask her to do. Can you go here? Can you go there? Can you just film this and this? So if everyone in the comments below could just write, thank you, Wendy, for making brilliant vlogs, I'd really appreciate that. So that's the end of the season. I've got a few more things planned over the winter. Hopefully, if I don't get ill this year, we'll be doing the Moped Mayhem. And we have got an endurance race in Spain that we're doing in late November. Won't be on a pit bike, but it'll be on something else. And of course, I'll be vlogging it. So massive thank you, guys. I think at the start of the season, we were on 1,000 subscribers. We're now on our way to 1,700. So massive thank you to you guys for watching. Yeah, and I'll be doing some other vlogs along the meantime. We'll be like doing the Pitbikesonic hot laps and things like that. Guys, if you haven't already subscribed, please hit this button here. And to watch some more videos, hit this button here. Thanks, guys, for watching. And I'll see you again for some more pit bike vlogs. Bye-bye.